Hello, everybody. Welcome into ZeldaSpeedRuns 2. Tonight we've got the Skyward Sword Randomizer Remlits tournament group Levias race between Nindy and Pippi. Tracking today are Aurelins and Jade Minabu, and on commentary we've got Ray Storm Thunder and the King's Pride. I'm going to hand it over to the two of them. Hope you enjoy the race, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
All right, welcome in, everyone. Hope that everybody's having a pretty early in. Ooh, audio commentary loss.
Do we have audio?
Are we here?
Are we here? Okay. Seems like
good?
we're good now.
Okay. A good thing it was just a little bit of waffling. But I do know that this is Pippi's second match, so we are very early in Remlits tournament right now. So our countdown has just begun. Ray, what do you think for dungeon predictions?
I'll go LMF and Ancient Cistern.
I'm thinking it's going to be ETFS. LMFAC might be pretty nice for our runners, though.
Double fire dungeons?
Double fire dungeons always works.
Okay.
All right, we are
well, let's see what they are.
Pippi and Nindy both getting Fledge before getting hints. It's a red rupee from Fledge.
And here are our hints. Let's see what we got.
Farronwoods to Molderak. So it is LMF.
My prediction's looking good so far.
Upper Skyloft to Molderak. Ooh.
And...
So
okay.
Sildgrons is dead. Mine is dead. Bat is dead. Sword in Earth Temple, so it is going to be ET LMF. Sword in Boko base. Sandy Retreat is a Crystal Pack. Fledge is dead. Neck of the Dragon is also dead.
Okay, so it's Earth Temple.
Yes. Cave's Key is Summit. Summit Digging. Gorge Dig Spot is dead. All right, some interesting hints here. So that means that our LMF, our ET items are probably going to be very easy to find. Upper Skyloft and Farronwoods being LMF means that Nindy is doing early Zelda's Closet here, banking on that upper hint, maybe being in here. I do know that Pippi does not know how to do early Zelda's Closet, so if that is an important item, then she may be on the back foot to start with, depending on where claw shots are. But we'll see here.
Triforce.
It's a Triforce, so it's not it's not a path item. Water Dragon Scale
like
could be
path. Yeah.
We still have half of upper to do. We do know that Fledge is dead, so that's not going to be our path.
It's not a bad idea, to do early Zelda's room in general, but especially on a upper path.
On an upper
definitely
path,
a good idea.
Yes, it's a very good thing to start out with. Yes, one of the paths is 100% bomb bag to Molderak. So we will see if Water Dragon Scale unlocks bomb bag for us, or if that is going to lead to Gust Bellows. Or even a Beetle, honestly. There's a good number of requirements for entering LMF.
It could be a Beetle. You do need a lot of Beetle-locked Beetles for that, but it's a possibility. Oh, Tim!
Oh, we have Tim! We have Tim.
Well, everyone's getting Tim this seed, which is very nice.
Yeah. Also, shoutouts to a recent revision on the tracker allowing to track Tim.
We do love a good Tim.
It's perfect. Yes, I finally got to see a Tim today. I did skip Tim in my race earlier.
And we are very sad because of it.
Yes. The things that we do in the name of speed. Pippi skipping Central and going to or going to Eldon first. A fairly typical routing decision for her.
Very, yeah.
We'll see how that pays off. Water Dragon Scale, I would go to Farron first and see if we could get that Farron Woods path.
Yeah, with it
along
hinted,
with-
it's not a bad idea. Sealed Grounds is dead, so you do lose 1 check, so it's not like a ton, but
Yeah, it's not in terms of check density. This is probably the way. Does look like she is going to be grabbing Dig Spot RBM here.
especially if you get something good in Farron Woods, on your trip to Eldon, you might be able to do Earth Temple on the same visit.
Yeah, that is for sure.
Question
Pippi
is,
gonna
will
be-
Dig Spot RBM pay off?
Yeah, that is a very good question. The neon green on Nindy's hair is drawing my eye over to it every now and again. Just like, bam, zap over there. While Pippi is doing Dig Spot RBM here, she's going to be setting up a corrupt file for Earth Temple to do the RBM for the stairs later. Nindy going into Central Skyloft. Pippi's also probably going to peek Malara, or not Malara, Rena while she is here. Alright, that's a heart piece on Potion Lady. I cannot remember the last time that Potion Lady gave me a useful item. I'm going to be very honest.
Yeah, recently Potion Lady hasn't been very good to me, at least.
I
I think I got a bottle.
Yeah, maybe. That's a Monster Horn on Rena. So Rena is not a super important item. That's
And
a
neither
European
is Dig Spot RBM.
Yeah, but that peak does mean that Pippi's not going to have to go back to go get Rena, which saves, I'd say, around 20-ish seconds. That's a Tringle.
Triforce.
That is a Triforce piece directly at the beginning of Eldon here.
And that wasn't hinted either.
It's not a hinted Triforce piece, so we
No.
know where 2 of them are now.
Very interesting.
Mhm. Now, if I'm our runners, I'm going to be hoping that...
It's like a bow.
Yeah, I'm going to be hoping that our Boko base, our Boko base sword is going to be the gift from Platts.
Yeah, you hope for that. It's unlikely, but it could happen.
Horribly unlikely is a lot of checks in Boko base. That's a
There's
beetle.
a beetle.
That opens up a lot in Farron. So this may be a payoff routing for Pippi. Nindy
Yeah,
doing Waterfall Cave. Perfect.
Beetle adds about... Without claw shots, Beetle gives you the same amount of checks in Eldon to Farron.
Mhm.
But with claw shots, you can get a couple more. So very nice on your trip to Farron.
Pippi is probably going to be doing the first couple of checks in Magma Turf. It did look like a bottle from Platts, if I saw that correctly, unless I just stream crossed. But Platts was not our sword, notably. So our players will have to venture fully into Boko base, meaning that they're going to need Magma Mitts at some point.
It was a golden skull on Platts.
It
The
was a
bottle
golden
was
skull,
on Nindy's
yes.
side.
Okay, I did definitely stream mix there.
Ooh. Headed in the Farron direction. Could be purely just the sky checks, but I wouldn't say it's unlikely that Nindy ends up going to Farron from this
Yep.
position.
Lumpy being tier 0 means that it could have something good. It is one check kind of out of the way, so I know a lot of people who will avoid it for the most part. Pippi getting blocked on the bone bridge right now.
We have a little bit of a issue on the Bone Bridge. There's a lot of traffic, it seems.
Yep. But her bomb did get through before she got blown up by the Pyreps, so we are good.
Yeah, you can get into a very bad situation if the Pyreps start shooting you. because then you can like throw a bomb, but then get hit into the lava, and then you take double damage, and then your bomb just disappears, so you can get stuck for a while. But Nindy does end up going to Farron.
Yeah, we will see if Floria is going to be holding anything good for us with that scale.
And Farron, if it has a path for what its path is.
Yes.
So it could be locked behind claw shots or something, so...
Yeah, it could be claw shot locked, it could be beetle locked. So this is it's a bold move from Nindy right now. Pippi getting nothing in the beginning of Magma Turf, see if we get anything.
The other
Another
Triforce.
So we know where all three are now.
In the race earlier today, we found all the swords instantly, and this one
Yes.
we find all the Triforces instantly.
Yeah, unfortunately a less useful set to get instantly, but
True.
we push through with it. So Pippi warping to start here. I gotta imagine she's probably either going to do Central while she's here, or she's going to head to Farron.
Looks like Central.
Yeah, looks
You
like
would
she's
typically
clearing
go
Central.
right if you wanted to go Farron, but... This looks like Rope Floria
Yep.
from on Nindy's side.
Rope Floria getting you into Floria a little bit quicker than the sheer fence hop, but I like doing fence hop to be able to peek most of the checks in Farron Woods first. We'll see if Nindy circles back for him.
The one thing that's a little awkward about doing this first is that you can't easily get back to do the rest of Farron, which is path, so you have to go back there. The only advantage is if you get like claw shots or something that helps you go through the rest of Farron, or a beetle. But otherwise, it's a little awkward to go back from Floria to the rest of Farron.
Yeah, we have Pippi doing backwards waterfall cave, so she will be finding her third Triforce piece coming up here shortly. Nindy making her way backwards through Floria. I do like backwards Floria. It's just a scooch faster than forwards. But like you said, the routing does get a little awkward when you have to go back to Farron.
I almost never do backwards Floria just because I hate it's usually has terrible routing for me.
Yeah,
it's not really worth it.
The especially dealing with the Froaks in this upcoming room. I usually do backwards Floria if I have cleared Farron. A very clean Froak there for Nindy. It is dead in the center there.
Dead
see if
there.
anything good is under the final one. Grabbing some money, probably to check Beetle later.
Yeah, it's not a bad decision. These are you definitely want easy money if it's close to you, and these are not hard checks to get. So.
Yep. And then Pippi looks like she is going to go check Lumpy and ping the sky locations, and then probably head to Floria here.
Gus Bellows.
That is Gus Bellows. So
that does give you an integrate tree. That's interesting. You don't have the beetle though, so
yeah, that is going to be our upper path. Is going to be scale to Gus Bellows. That is pretty interesting. So if Pippi goes through this way, looks like she'll probably be able to clear Farron with Beetle and Gus Bellows. Question will be if she decides to.
Yeah. Yeah, Pippi's going back to Farron, and Nindy death warps to the beginning of that section of Lake Floria to quickly get back to try and get to Farron again.
Definitely the right choice for the route that Nindy is taking at the moment. We see Pippi dropping into Dead Grounds. Probably going to be hopping over the log, grabbing the statue and heading into Farron proper, where she'll be able to check quite a bit of it.
Going to Floria first could pay off if Nindy gets the beetle here. And if you want to go into Great Tree right now, but otherwise it's not the best thing in the world. So
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes.
Our bombs are definitely in Farron, or in the woods somewhere. So the question is, are those bombs going to be beetle locked? Because if they are, then Pippi may have a leg up on this seed early.
Definitely, yeah.
Now there is a trick to grab the item, one of the items in Great Tree, or on top of Great Tree, with without beetle, with a jump slash. I do not know if Nindy knows it.
I believe she does, yeah.
That is
there's beetle.
on-
Okay, that's really good, actually.
Okay.
So you can full clear this area, I guess, because you're going to get bombs here somewhere. So you can use that to do lower and upper if it's pinging. I didn't see if it did or not.
I did not see Nindy pinging. So we have Pippi grabbing some mushroom spores for later to go heal Oriel's bird, open up some stuff for another revisit to Skyloft later. We have crystals on upper hollow tree check.
Petro is dead though, so we're not going to get them.
Yep.
Oh, that bird hit you.
Oh no.
That is so unfortunate.
At least you didn't get pooped on by one of the birds over here. That one's just a feels bad. So
Yeah.
Pippi grabbing Hook Beetle here will be pretty good for heading into Lanayru, which she will probably be doing next.
Yeah, Nindy, because the beetle hit right there, she couldn't get the beetle all the way over to the rupee near Lake Floria, which means that unless she did barely see it before it died, she'll probably have to go back to check it again.
Yeah,
Which is
unless she orphans it fully.
Yeah, which is a little bit of a risk given the circumstances. It's not that hard to go out and get or check.
Yeah. It looks like our chest in Deep Woods is pinging, so we'll see probably, at least from Pippi, a attempt at Cube Warp, where you charge a goddess or a Skyward Strike, and then you hit this Boko in a certain animation, and it angles it upwards to hit a cube, warping you up there. Does look like Nindy is going for it, not using a setup that I could see.
No, just need to be running. Probably just go into a certain position.
Yep. Pippi grabbing that cube warp.
If you do kill the Boko, you do have to go either around or use the beetle to warp to Skyview.
Yep.
It's not a terrible idea either. So if Nindy uses the beetle,
That is
there's the
Bombag
bombs.
and Deep Woods. Okay. So it looks like Nindy is using the beetle to got hit by
that
another
Boko actually
Boko.
attacked. I've never seen it actually attack you. Wonder why that happened.
Yeah,
Interesting.
she's using this to warp over to Skyview to take the shortcut back. But Pippi now going to be able to full clear Farron with our bomb bag. I didn't see her pinging upper, so I didn't see if it was a check or not. She's running for it, so I'm going to guess that it was. But she's probably going to grab upper, then see those crystals on Hollow Tree, and then head over to Floria. Oh, nope, she's just headed straight there. All right. My mistake. Looks like upper was dead.
I'm wondering if Nindy will do. Nindy has talked about if you're going over here, it's might be a good idea to do early Thunderhead. Doesn't seem like it, but possibly.
Could be doing lower bombable here. It's another beetle, so Pippi has
Wow.
quick beetle.
That's a lot of
That is-
beetles.
Yeah, that's a lot of beetles in Farron.
That's basic what LMF did. I think we have everything for it now. So
Yep, once Pippi gets into Floria, she will be able to full clear LMF, I do believe. Which is going to be great because she hasn't gone into Lanayru yet. So probably head into Lanayru before an Elden revisit with that bomb bag.
Oh. Okay, just getting the statue. That makes sense.
Alright, Pippi ignoring those crystals because that is dead.
And this check is...
Da 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 da.
a rupee, it
Nothing.
looks like. Yeah.
Da 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 da. Oh. There we go. Fence hop, pretty easy to misjudge the first time around, but second time you just line up, boom, and you are on the collision up here. Nindy jumping down here. Looks like she's going for lower bombable as well. And also grabbing those mushroom spores. Very nice. Yeah, if you find yourself in Floria, or in Farron before you do Oriel, then that is just a faster place to get mushroom spores.
So that's Hook Beetle for Nindy. One thing to note is because Nindy didn't have Beetle the first time she went to Floria, she couldn't get that check that Pippi just got.
That is correct. She's probably
might have to go back for it,
back.
or probably we'll skip it for now. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Either is a
Oh,
valid
yeah.
option. Yep,
This
she's
one makes
absolutely
sense.
going right back for it.
I would definitely do Great Tree this seed because I like to full clear stuff, especially if you've got Gus Bellows early. Try and play that lead, but also Great Tree is slow with Gus Bellows and Water Scale, so
Yep,
makes sense.
100%.
Yep, getting this check.
Hook Beetle projectile and bombs, though, means that Earth Temple is also full clearable right now. Well, not full clearable. There's one check in Earth Temple that needs Mitts to be done. But if that ping's dead, then Earth Temple is also viable as an option to go for. Pippi going to be doing Floria right now. Beautiful Froak lineup. Also grabbing the rupees to check on Beetle's shop later.
Oh, LMF or no, Oriel. Probably Oriel.
Probably headed for Oriel first.
Yeah, that makes sense. Or probably Beetle. I'm surprised Nindy didn't get that 100 rupees. That the Beetle was directly next to, just for 300. But
Yeah, full stock up. Pippi got her Gus Bellows, and is probably going to grab this 100 rupee.
definitely want
Full
more money
wallet.
if you can get it. Gratitude gratitude crystals for Nindy, which isn't useful to see because Betrot's dead.
Yep. Pippi warping back to start. I'm gonna guess that she
Did not
goes
do
for.
Great Tree.
Yeah, Pippi did not either. I'm gonna guess that Pippi is going to go for Lanayru right now. Is maybe going to do the bit warp in mines to
Nindy is
bypass
going
it
at
and go straight to
Lanayru.
caves. Yeah, so it looks like our runners are syncing up their paths a little bit now. Oh, Pippi going for Beetle Shop first.
Makes sense. You have 300 rupees. Why not?
300 rupees in a projectile. That is the recipe for a great capitalist experience.
I mean, if you get claw shots here, that would make Lanayru a lot easier. Save a ton of time.
Does look like Nindy is going through caves, not doing the bit warp to go into mine or
No,
going
needs to
into
die.
mines. Oh, needs to die. Okay.
Yeah.
There
Mine's
we
is
go.
dead, so it'd be really weird to go through here.
Yes. Alright, we have Beetle 300 and Beetle 50 are both dead. Pippi grabbing our
Second.
our 300 rupee checks here.
Nothing useful so far, it looks like, unless I missed something.
No, the first one was also not a useful item. And
Dead.
it's dead. But getting all of
Unfortunate.
that out of the way immediately is very good. That is
We'll probably
5 checks.
do it eventually.
Yeah, that is 5 checks taken out. If you don't check Beetle Shop ever, you're a little riding crazy. But Nindy right now playing Breath of the Wild. We are
Open
just
world. Oh yeah.
look at that. Look at all this stuff that they left for you to explore out in the open. We are going to be running into
back to
caves
Elden.
now. Back to Elden for Pippi. Looks like she is going to be going for Earth Temple.
Which is reasonable. You do have all the stuff for it.
Yeah, our runners have the necessary tools for both dungeons right now, so either one is viable. It's just going to be if Lanayru has a pair
Well,
of
no
digging
digging
mitts.
mitts. Yeah.
That is,
No,
yes.
you can, like, you technically might not be able to beat Earth Temple if it's on the first check, and it
That is
can
true.
be a little bit annoying. You can't do like the rest of Elden. So it really comes down to where are these mitts.
Yep. Alright, Cave's chest is pinging dead. Nindy is probably going to be grabbing our one gorge spot. Because
Caves is
gorge
dead.
takes spot. Caves is fully dead. See how gorge fares. Pippi taking
Makes
the
sense.
vent straight up. Looks like she might be banking on a set of mitts being in Earth Temple. So that she can just clear out Elden while she's at the top.
Afterwards, yeah.
It is a bold strategy. She's going to be doing the bomb toss here. I know that she's been practicing this, so should be first try. Maybe second try.
We meant second try, definitely.
The second
For
try,
sure.
yeah. First or second try. It is a very tight window to aim for here.
Third try is the charm, you know.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay, maybe fourth time, this time, but for real.
Yep. She's warming up her arms right now.
Okay, fifth try.
pull out a
Only 2
beetle.
bombs left, so let's not get too far further, Pippi, please. Okay, there we go.
there we go.
That's good.
Very well done. Again, that is a very tight window to throw your bomb at. But we have Nindy heading into Lanayru. It looks like commentator's curse. I'm so sorry. It does look like Gorge was dead. We have a ping on a chest that is claw shots locked right now.
The left one or the right one? Or, wait.
It
Oasis?
is the Oasis chest.
Oh, Oasis, yeah. Could get it with push teleport, which Nindy does love recently. But I don't know if Nindy would actually do that in a Remlits race.
Yeah, it might be a little risky to go for.
Yeah, Nindy's gonna do it. I knew it. I knew it. Okay. Oasis chest, we're getting it now.
Pippi showing off her any percent skills and skipping the animations on the bridge there. Evil Crystal on top of drawbridge.
Bush teleport is a very weird glitch where you like make a bush go far away from where it is, and then the bush can be like invisible. And then if you set down the bush and then you look back at the place that the bush was, you teleport to it, which is weird.
To steal a joke from a dear friend, is this SRM?
Oh, first try. Getting
Nice.
that check out of logic.
And that is Mitts
Sticky Mitts
in
on
Earth Temple.
Temple.
That is a gamble from Pippi that paid off. Looks like the first chest was also
bait?
dead.
Bow. Okay, well,
And it's a bow. It is Nindy's first bow.
not the
She did
best
not
thing
get
to
the one in Elden. Yeah.
Very cool trick, though, Nindy. I appreciate the trick.
Yep. At least we got to see something cool. And that's what matters. Pippi getting Dragon Statue. She can just finish out ET right now. Neck of the Dragon. is dead, so she is almost certainly just going to set up for our RBM into the deeper part of Earth Temple.
Gotta raise that bridge.
Mm-hmm. Nindy saving the caged robot. And caged robot is another beetle.
Vanilla
beetle. Let's go.
So we know where all the beetles are now.
Yep. Gratitude crystals for Pippy.
We don't have. Nindy doesn't have tough beetle yet because didn't get the.
Oh, that's right.
Elden
she didn't
one.
get the Elden one. That is quick beetle.
Just quick.
Just a little fast. But we have Pippy getting a bait ping. That's the unfortunate part about Betro being dead at the beginning of the seed, is that every single crystal pack is now suddenly a bait ping, which sucks.
Yeah, that's why one of the reasons, in addition to it just being useful all the time, is making it so that you start with 20 crystals instead of, when Remlits first started, it was a 0, and you had so much bait in the pool, but not as bad with removing 4 from the pool. Still annoying though, especially when Betro is dead.
Yep, Nindy with these unbuffered break slides in the sand. Oh, and then knock yourself off into the quicksand. Pippy doing this quick RBM. Nindy checking Fire Node. Fire Node chest is a harp. Unfortunately, with our sealed grounds being dead, that is not going to open up. Harp and ballad in Fire Node is pretty funny, though.
Wow.
We do just have Goddess Harp, or Goddess Sword. So, unfortunately, those did not open up many checks at all. That is 2 checks in Thunderhead that have now been opened up. And I believe that Harp only opens sealed ground checks.
No, it opens Colin too.
That is right. It does open Colin's or item from Colin. All right, Pippy heading over and doing the double fight here on half a heart, which is a little sketch, but I believe in the skills.
As long as you don't take damage, you're fine.
Yeah, just
both of our runners are on 1 hit basically right now.
Yeah. This is kind of Pippy's happy place, though, is sitting right at bit threshold.
I would prefer to be at 2 hearts personally, but
yeah, especially with how tricky these guys can get.
I can do some weird stuff sometimes.
Oop, first one behaving there.
I've done this fight a lot. Oh, a sword on Nindy's side.
Nice.
I've done these fights a lot, and sometimes the Lizalfos will still surprise me because I didn't expect them to do something.
Yeah, but that is a very clean showing in the double Lizalfos fight from Pippy. Nindy grabbing another sword does mean another check in Thunderhead. We'll see if she heads straight into LMF from here.
We didn't ping that chest from those Lizalfos because if you don't get that chest, you don't get the item reward here, so you have to open it.
It's just a thing. It's a red rupee. So Pippy jumping straight into the lava to reload the room and reap the benefits of that RBM earlier.
Yep. Which is exactly why she was in 1 hit kill range for so long.
Yep, that is one of the things that Pippy is incredible at, is planning out her next moves and efficiently performing in like that manner of chaining thing into thing into thing, of knowing when to damage down and what movement to do. We have Nindy on the other side going for Lightning Node. Pippi headed down, grabbing chest
Forgot
guarded by
this check,
Elizabeth.
probably. Yeah.
She did ping it earlier, so I believe that she was grabbing some more resources. She pinged it going up the bridge. It's a bottle. Lovely bait there. Nindy having, I would say, the appropriate amount of difficulty with the Amplus
that's
egg.
Scary.
Ooh.
That could kill you if you get struck by it.
Yep. Amplus egg, awful. I hate them. I am fully convinced that they're possessed. Each copy of Skyward Sword has a tiny little ghost in it that hates me.
Wow. That's a lot of dedication towards just you.
Honestly, like, Miyamoto was mad, and I don't know why. I was like 11 at the time.
What did you do when you were 11? Did you pirate?
I don't think that I knew how to pirate when I was 11, but maybe Miyamoto saw into my future and was
Ooh,
like,
digging mitts.
Ooh, digging mitts in Lanayru. So that is going to be Magma Mitts is a combo of Earth Temple and Lightning Node.
Also, Nindy will feel a little bit safer going into Earth Temple without mitts.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful stutter sprint up the slope for Pippi. Again, showing off that any percent runner, je ne sais quoi. Grabbing boss key chest here. I'm gonna hard read crystals.
Sword.
Another sword, okay.
We'll need to get that.
Definitely not crystals.
And Nindy enters LMF.
Mm-hmm. So depending on the ping situation in LMF, it could be very quick or, not as quick. We will see how it treats our runners today.
Yep, the places that can really feel terrible in LMF is the boss key at the very end of the dungeon, which wasn't hinted. It's just a very long check, and then depending on where you get the small key, the East Wing just takes a while in general, but also if you get it near the end of the dungeon, it's very annoying to go back for.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since beating the dungeon doesn't take you to the beginning of the dungeon.
Yes.
Beating
LMF.
it takes you to Temple of Time, which is annoying.
Yeah, just one of the most irritating endings to a dungeon. But Nindy absolutely killing it with the unbuffered break slides this run. That's tough. Like,
Nindy loves unbuffered break slides.
Alright, we have Pippi heading into Scaldera, probably going to go for the fast strats on this one. She has been practicing them recently.
The first boss, we see the scene.
Yeah. Stab, bomb, place. Nice.
Nice.
Throw. Slash. Bomb, place. Nice.
Clean.
Very clean.
A slingshot on Nindy's side. Not the
Slingshot.
most useful item. Unless
Yeah,
it becomes the scatter shot, in which it becomes the
mighty
most
scatter
important
shot.
item in the game.
Yeah, fun fact, you can one-hit Demise with the Mighty Scatter Shot. Don't fact-check this.
This is totally true, and if you do it in your run, we are not liable for any deaths that may incur.
We at ZSR are not responsible for any misinformation spread by commentators. We do find it funny, though.
We got some RBM action going on, or bit warp. I didn't exactly look at the pings when Nindy did them. If there are pings in the bellows, where the bellows chest is, but not one in the east wing, you will do an RBM to move the box so you can get there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is the west room chest was dead, so it looks like this is going to be the bit warp because there was nothing on the left side that we needed, so don't want to go there if we don't have to.
Alright, dungeon reward time for Pippy. And it's about as useful as dungeon rewards normally are.
Not very.
It is always an extremely hype moment for me personally whenever a dungeon reward is something. But Pippy going to be cleaning out Eldon backwards here. Headed back down to the statue at the volcano ascent.
Do need to get the one digging spot. Probably is going to go all the way down, get the rupees that we haven't gotten yet, and then finish with that dig spot by the statue at the bottom, and then either go back to the statue to go to the sky or fly warp out.
Going for the bomb throw here. And
it worked. Very nice. And very dead.
Very dead, but it's the effort that counts here.
It's so dead that the skull has turned to gold.
Yep. Gonna be jumping straight down in this very cool jump here. Oh!
Oh, voided out
Hit a void plane?
Yep.
Didn't know that there was a void plane stuck right there. Just a little realignment.
Yeah, that's why.
Here.
That's why you gotta sometimes. Some people like to set up for that.
Toss the bomb, grab the rupees.
And we get... Oh, bug net.
Does that count for our prediction if she saw it and didn't grab it?
I don't know.
I have a question. Because,
Freaking is the prediction.
I may have put a couple of points into that one.
So... Nindy will see it too then.
Most likely. If you go back and grab it, I put 250 points on the line for this one. Just revenge for me not getting Tim earlier. That is going to be a bait ping in Armos room for Nindy, though.
Which is a little annoying.
Yep.
No boss key yet. Did boss key chest pain?
I did not see.
Chest, I should
I know
say.
that there's an east side ping. All right, Pippy headed back and finishing up Boko Base, or not Boko Base, Magma Turf.
This is Boko Base for sure.
This is Boko Base. We're doing Boko Base right now.
There's a small key which don't need,
Mm-hmm.
unless only the first chest was pinging on the east side. Then you would need that. And based off of where Nindy is going, I'd say it was pinging, probably.
Mm-hmm. Pippy gonna grab this chest at the bottom of Sandslide, and then probably, if I had to guess, is gonna fly warp out.
Or maybe Bit.
Oh, it's a slingshot. We know where both sides of the mighty scattershot are. You know, Pippy will probably end up picking it up, making it a very, very good seed.
Nindy saved at that statue so that if this item is dead, you can just reset or die to get back to the statue quickly.
Yep, a good little time saver. Yep, Pippy taking the 5 warp, probably headed straight into Linnero.
Burp. Got hurt.
Oh noes. Pippy doing Nindy doing the bomb throw. Both of our runners ending with an E sound. Surprising that that's the first time I've done it this commentary.
Yeah.
But Nindy with the bomb throw to break these boxes. You'll love to see it. Pippy gonna grab the dead check from Oriel here.
I always do if I have it, just hook beetle grab it into the boxes. It's makes the bomb blow up faster, and it's way easier.
Mhm. Alright, Pippi diving down into Lanayru while Nindy is working her way through LMF. So you have to imagine, Nindy has not touched Eldon yet in this seed, is probably going to head there after she finishes out LMF. What is going to be Pippi's first move after finishing LMF, though?
Crystals. Very sad for Nindy.
Oh,
Gonna
rip.
reset or die.
Looks like going for the Death Warp.
I think probably resetting would be a little bit faster with that much health, but still saving time nonetheless.
Yep.
Oh, I see. Pairing it
Ah,
with bit
very nice.
makes sense. I wonder what it's gonna be. Maybe it could be. What could it be? It could be 2 RBMs to go straight to the right side, do the open the gate, and then make the box go down, so you can get the chest on the east side. I don't know what the pins are, so I'm not sure. This is a box RBM, so.
Bluebird feather there for Nindy.
Yeah, it looks like we're opening up all the stuff on the east side. About to do more bit again. Now we're going to open up that gate that is directly in front of her. The first RBM is going to open make the box be pushed that's to the right. And then this RBM is going to make the gate open so that you can just go up and take the shortcut instead of go all the way around the left side.
Yep. LMF, very rife for bit abuse.
That and FS.
Yes. LMF FS is some of the best playgrounds for bit in Randomizer. Pippi gonna find dead caves, dead gorge.
Very sad.
Oh, bounces the the bomb.
Yeah, it was not close enough, unfortunately.
Yeah.
For some reason, throwing a bomb to that rock is actually very hard.
It's super difficult. Golo is really mean about going. He just plays soccer with you, honestly.
You have a
You're
rock on the
trying to
left
bowl.
side and Golo on the right side, and you just got to get in the middle there.
Yeah. You're trying to bowl, and this man is just playing Ronaldinho soccer. Pippi,
He's a rock.
yeah. Pippi recentering her motion controls here that were wildly out of sync. Remembering her hints that Gorge Dig Spot is dead and headed right back out.
On Indy's side, she's finishing up the RBM. And then just has to either die or re-enter to reload the area.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we teleported.
Oh.
Well, don't know what we... Oh, boss key. Okay, so boss key was in that chest on Nindy's side, and don't know what happened on Tough Beetle, I guess, for Pippy? Maybe? I don't know if we missed that or not.
Looks like the streams had to be refreshed. So, there we are. I just got the TP there. Looks like Pippy is... Yep, going for going for Tough Beetle. Oh, getting the diagonal run up. Oh, getting the diagonal run up and getting the grab. That one's nice. Doing a little quick ping action here.
Very nice.
Getting one Technoblin with a bomb. Very efficient.
And the other with a bow.
Yep. Nindy into Mulderak right now, going for the stun lock on the claws.
That was weird camera right there.
Yeah, it was an odd one.
That's Tough Beetle.
Yep.
Oh, that would have been bad.
Okay.
Just close.
Oh, the Ampulus was almost extremely mean.
It was out for blood. Oh, that's
rolled
not
her
good.
last bomb up there.
Yeah, and I think these are arrows, not bombs,
Yeah.
which is annoying.
Unfortunately.
So we gotta make the trek back to get some more bombs.
Yep. Just an unfortunate spot to be in.
Eh.
Usually, after finishing up ET, I like to reload on bombs in the Scaldera fight room.
Yeah, same.
For this exact reason.
You can get
It's
like 4 while walking forward because there's a bunch in a line, basically.
Yeah. It is just incredibly easy to run out of bombs in Skyward Sword, just because you mostly have to pick them up out of the ground. Nindy with a very clean Mulderak.
Yeah, the easiest places to get bombs are the places that don't have them because we have a lot of pots for them.
That is true.
And you get like 10, so it stocks you up instantly. It's just a lot faster anywhere else besides the regions that have bombs.
Mm-hmm. Pippy going to be grabbing the sword out of this chest, I do believe, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yep.
Nindy
He's
getting a
apart.
heart piece after the P-break cutscene.
There's the sword.
That's a white sword for Pippy. Means that Thunderhead is fully open, so that's an option after clearing LMF. We had a hint for where Cave's Key was, correct?
For Cave's Key, I believe we did. I don't remember what it was, though.
It's Digging Fairies on the summit is Cave's Key.
Oh, okay.
So Pippy will probably be getting Magma Mitts here in a bit. And then could be going into Boko Base as well. Boko Base without claw shots is rough, but not undoable.
Yeah.
Just
Wonder
a
where
little
these claw
slower.
shots are. Great Tree, perhaps?
Oh, claw shots in Great Tree would be rude.
Well, we did get Bellows and Water Scale pretty much instantly.
That is true.
So it's not... And especially with how much checks we've done, it's not the craziest thing in the world, that's for sure. Or it could be on Colin.
Could be on Colin.
I have not seen Colin be anything useful ever, I don't think. I'm waiting for the seed where I'm happy to do Colin.
Alright, that is Harp and Pippy gonna grab Harp and Ballad out of Fire Node here.
Need to learn how to play our music.
Yep. You know, you get music, you get a music sheet right next to it. It just makes sense. Honestly, she's just raiding their band supply warehouse right now. A little rude.
Yeah.
Robots got to play music too.
Bow, not useful. Still makes me sad calling.
That is a bow percent for Nindy.
Not yet.
Oh, not yet. Oh, because she
The
hasn't
other
gotten
one's
the
in
Elden bow
Elden,
yet.
yeah.
That's right.
But we've seen them all.
Nindy probably going for Beetle's shop now, if I had to guess. Yes.
I love claw shots on Great Tree because if I have Gust Bellows and Scale, I will always do Great Tree immediately.
Pippy doing the Skyward Sword HD strat here, actually, of rolling a bomb fully from LMF. Learned from a Skyward Sword HD any percent runner she was telling me about the other day.
Oh yeah, we do that. I used to run Skyward Sword HD heart percent, and that's what you would do. You'd throw it that far.
Yep. Pippy just barely managing to hit the snipe on the bomb before it rolled out of the range of that rock. Nindy discovering Dead Beetle, slowly but surely.
We love Dead Beetle. Oh, one heart. Oh.
Snagging the heart.
Getting an extra heart, just in case.
Knowing her limits right here.
Just in case something like that happens.
Yeah, this is the point where
Oh, that was very convenient. That was a good throw.
Oh.
Oh, that was scary.
Okay. Haha. I was about to say, if I'm Pippy, I'm sweating right now, but I'm sweating from that right now. Jeez. She can Death Warp out easily from here.
It's just Death Warping before getting the chest would not be good. Especially since it would refill your hearts, which would make Death Warping a little bit more annoying.
Yep. Pippy loves playing
There's the Magma Myths.
Yep, loves playing on that Razor's Wire there. But grabbing those Magma Myths, which is going to open up Boko Base.
And here is Nindy's first visit to Elden.
Yep, she will be able to full clear Volcano.
So for this seed, it wasn't that big of a deal to do Elden right away. I don't feel like it was... I don't feel like either area really mattered that much.
Yeah, it seems like a fairly balanced seed right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't say either runner is, obviously ahead in any way.
Yeah, I think that it's going to come down to the casino. Seeing who can find their go mode items quicker.
Yeah. What is a sword?
I think that it is just a sword. No, it's two swords now, because we have white sword on Pippy.
White sword. What one did we get? Oh, but the Earth Temple one was hinted. So
yes.
One hinted in Boko Base, and the other one unknown.
Yep. If you're one of our runners right now, you are praying for second sword in Boko Base, just so that you don't have to venture into Sand Sea to try to find it. Especially not trying to find that the claw shots to get you into Sand Sea in the first place.
Yeah, there's no claw shots so far, and I feel we're starting to run out of non-claw shot luck checks. In fact, what do we have left? Besides Great Tree.
Yeah, I think it's Boko Base.
Yeah, just part of Boko
Base.
It. If claw shots is in Boko Base, that's... what's that? That's Whip, which... or something.
Whip check does not require
Only
claw
one.
shots.
Is that... Yeah. It was good. That's actually probably worst. Is if claw shots is there.
Yeah.
Does it need claw shots? No, yeah, you can do it without it, yeah.
Where was our third Tringle, our third Triforce piece?
Somewhere in Eldin. Or Earth Temple, I think.
Because there are 2 in Mighty Scattershot for Pippi. Let's go. There are 2 in Eldin, and then there was a third somewhere that Nindy got earlier.
Oh, that one?
Yes.
Oh, that was Zelda's room.
Oh, that is Zelda's closet. That's right. So Pippi will need to get claw shots to finish out the seed.
Yep. I feel like if Pippi ends up losing this because of not doing early Zelda's room, then I think she might end up learning early Zelda's room.
She might try. She has expressed disdain for that kind of trick in the past. So we will see. One thing
It would be very
sure,
unfortunate.
She'll probably feel really bad about it.
Yeah.
Nindy clearing out the rest of Magma Turf here. Grab the Mighty Scattershot. Let's go.
I never really thought that like a go mode item like that could be a potential like game changer in for early Zelda's room, but for this seed it could.
It absolutely could.
Which is weird. It just depends on where the sword is.
Yep. If we have a sword in Sandsea, then it might be a little more even.
Yeah, it won't matter since Nindy has to get the clutch shots. Though I don't feel like there's unless you do something weird, I don't really see a world where it's like you don't get the claw shots in some way this seed.
Yeah. I don't know. It may be an odd one. But I mean, are claw shots logically required to get that check in Boko base? I'm actually unsure.
I don't think so. I think you can. Well, you can get it with claw shots. Like that is a way, but I don't think it's the only way. Whip chest. I think. I actually don't know what chests they are. I don't know the name of the checks in Boko base since I don't use the main tracker. So. And I don't know the vanilla chests. It's the one where you have to use the whip right next to it. I know that.
Yes.
Which I assume is whip.
Pippi going for the bomb throw here. Gets it first try. Very nice. Nindy gonna get the 20 rupees out of, or was it a 5? The 5 out of the dig spot up here.
Yeah, you technically don't need claw shots for anything.
Yeah, it would just be a rough.
It's a little slow without it, but the main thing is that we don't have fire shield earrings. Which technically you can actually go there anyway in Boko base by just jump slashing into the loading zone. You do need to be careful about your health, though, and you probably need to buy some sort of health. Either potions, fairies, or guardian potions, or something like that to do it.
Yep.
Which isn't... Yeah, for now. It's going to be patched soon, but for Remlits, you can do it.
Yep. We have... we just passed the 1 hour mark a little while ago. Second dungeon. That's pretty good. I do know that Pippi for Remlits has a self-imposed 2-hour hard stop. She hits 2 hours, she DNFs. So we will hope and pray that the seed does not stop us from getting there.
It shouldn't be that long, surely.
Surely not. Remlits can get weird though.
The runners have killed quite a lot, unfortunately.
They do have the mighty scatter shot. You can't be a pacifist if you have that. It demands blood. Another little time skip here. Pippi pinging all around. Looks like she may be going into doing some RBM shenanigans.
Ooh, nice cutscene skip with the bow there.
Righty. Pippi going into west side LMF right here. Probably going to be checking this chest up here. It is going to be a bait thing. As we know, this is some more crystals.
We're just going to be watching both dungeons for the opposite runners this time.
Mm-hmm.
So we've seen all these checks.
Yep, just a little handoff going on here. Nindy will be finding magma mitts shortly here.
That's true, yeah. She didn't have it the first time. So she couldn't do it earlier.
Yep.
But could do it afterwards.
Pippi making great use of the mighty scatter shot to hit that crystal, which can sometimes be a little annoying. Oh, and the Armos deciding to be also a little annoying today. But she does get the slash and the stab in one cycle. Nindy walking into dual Lizalfos fight. Also skipping the cutscene with the bow.
Fire!
Parrying the fire with the shield, which is always a very funny interaction.
One annoying thing that can happen is you could hit those Lawflos close to the edge, and you could accidentally fatal blow into the lava, which would be not very
definitely
fun. Especially if you're on one heart.
Oh, yeah. I'd be looking for the path under the sand there. Oh. Sand path being a little mean.
Both runners are in fairly similar positions. They're just doing opposite dungeons that the other has done. It's kind of hard to tell clearly who would be ahead until after the dungeons, I'd say. You could probably guess. Because at that point, we're pretty similar in checks.
Yeah. I think that it's going to depend on what that check in Boko base is, honestly.
And Great Tree.
Yep, if Great Tree is another sword, that would be huge. Alright, Nindy dying here. Setting up for back in time, it looks like. Yep, going to do the bridge RBM.
Gotta do it.
You gotta do it.
Gotta save that time.
The rolling puzzle is more annoying than anything else, so I always prefer to skip it.
Yeah, especially if you accidentally fall off at any time.
Yep. Alright, we have Pippi grabbing the minecart here.
I've done a lot of HD runs, and there's nothing worse than going through all of the entire section and then accidentally falling off right at the end, and then you restart all the way at the beginning again.
Yep. Some shameful self-beetling going on here. You can activate that with a bomb. The timing is very tight. And I know a lot of runners who prefer to just go for the beetle strat, just because it's safer, honestly.
Yeah, it's pretty safe. Especially if you don't have a lot of bombs, it's not really great.
Yep, as long as you don't put away the beetle, you will not slide off here if you do not touch anything. Puts away the beetle, slides off.
This was boss key, I believe.
Yep. Saving some time, honestly, by not doing the RBM, I think.
Yeah, the RBM when you already have bit warped doesn't save that much time. I don't actually know if it does or does not save time if you already have access to the west.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, but not positive.
Yeah, at the very least, it seems about equal. But Pippi getting that that boss key there, probably headed straight into Moldarak. Nindy getting her Magma Mitts, going to give her access to Boko Base. Pippi dealing with the constant LMF struggle of which way is forward on this gosh darn contraption.
Yeah, the minecart hop has basically two different locations you can go onto it between SD and HD. They both have a different one. And I still don't exactly know where you're supposed to get on SD. I still do. I just kind of randomly go on. I always just knew how to do it on HD. It's strange, that jump right there.
Heading into Moldarak and using the mighty scatter shot for the stunlock. It looks like. Oh, getting caught there. Pretty common. Oh, going for the shield strat.
I don't know why, but I swear I cannot. If I ever get caught by Moldarak, I cannot shake out of it.
Oh, it's a really awkward shakeout. It's
like
it's so
I shake so hard and just get hit every time. I don't know how you do it.
Very clean Moldarak there, though. I will say that shake and Girahim shake, I'm awful at. I don't know what it is about Girahim trying to steal my sword all the time, but dude's mean. Does the nunchuck only shake strat work for Moldarak? I don't know.
I don't know what that is.
If you are caught by a chew, then you can shake only the nunchuck and you won't do a spin attack whenever you break out of it.
Oh.
It'll just fling the chew off you.
Interesting.
Alright, Nindy looking like she's headed up to Boss Key and then Scaldera.
Looks like Pippi's... Well, you still have the entire long minecart ride afterwards, but is going to be finishing the second dungeon. A little ahead of Nindy.
Yep. Nindy in not a terrible position coming out of here. She can go into Boko Base. I don't think that either runner really has a time advantage in getting to Boko Base if they decide to go there. Looks like Pippi is out of arrows and is using the quick beetle to hit this.
Luckily it's quick and not hook, because that would be a very slow journey.
Yes.
Speeding up with the gust bellows. This, again, is totally real and actually speeds it up.
Yep, shoutouts to Momodachi. Petition to put a pot full of arrows in that room, by the way, please. Oh, one racer ran out of arrows and did LMF beetleless. Oof. We do have Nindy getting the sword at the top of ET right now. So do we think headed to Thunderhead or going straight to Boko Base? Because We're running out of checks.
Oh, have we not seen Thunderhead at all yet?
We've not seen any Thunderhead yet.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's probably would go there first if I
It
were
is
them.
on the way, so for
Yeah.
Pippi, if this has claw shots, this could be huge for her.
Yeah, like both areas, you want either fire shield earrings and or claw shots. Those are two things you really want. So it's like if you have an area that you can get everything and possibly help you with the other two areas, it's usually the best idea to do this area first.
Yep. Pippi hitting the East Island ping from this island. I think strat that she has started recently. East Island is pinging, so she's going to run and grab that. Thunderhead is nice because it is 4 checks that are clustered up pretty close to each other. I would never recommend going out of your way for Thunderhead, but if you are in the sky and can full clear Thunderhead, I 100% agree. Just go for it.
Yeah, it's
Claw
pretty
shots.
nice.
Claw shots. Crystals.
Crystals. We love crystals. Woo!
There is still Isle of Songs. Shoutouts to Isle of Songs puzzle, another in a long line of puzzles that is very easy unless you mess it up all on your lonesome.
I remember one time I went to Isle of Songs and forgot to hit the switch for the first time and just started pushing it.
Oh no, I've done that before too. It's such a feels bad moment.
And I was like, why isn't this right? What's going on here?
What's going on here? This is supposed to be a baby puzzle for babies.
Let's see what's in Isle of Song. 3 checks that you can get pretty quickly. All at the same
Claw
time,
shots
pretty much.
here would be massive. That's a whip.
Whip. Could be useful for Sansy, pretty much.
That's claw
shots.
Okay.
That's good.
That is huge for Pippi. That and Spiral Charge,
Spiral.
and we did have Spiral Charge pings. That is 3 incredible items. That is also going to be fully clearable Sansy. That is an incredibly stacked Isle of Songs. My God. Yeah, that opens up Skipper's Retreat without having to do the very annoying bit in there. That opens up Zelda's Closet, which Pippi's going to go to right now and grab that Tringle. So the time advantage that Nindy would have gained out of that has shrunk just a little bit. Getting it early, I think, does just save you time in your routing, frankly. But it is a gap closer right here.
Nindy will probably go for Thunderhead after this. Well, I think Nindy might have a few more checks left.
I do believe
Elden.
Nindy full cleared Elden.
No.
No, okay. Yeah, she did not
Because
do...
I don't remember her
this
ever
spot.
seeing the bug net yet, and that's what
That's
we're about
right.
to find out.
Yeah.
Will it be Nindy only or both? No.
Pippi warping to start here. Going to check Colin's letter.
Makes sense.
Alright, Nindy also doing the cool jump. Gets it. Very clean.
Bug
Nindy
net
opening up
gets the
Thrill
bug
Digger.
net. Nindy gets the bug net.
Ah. I may have to refresh my thing here. Yeah, we have Colin, Bird's Nest, and Malara is now open for Pippi, so I believe that she can full clear Skyloft now.
Getting health. That's why we opened up Magma Turf.
Ah.
Oh.
Real turf.
Uh-oh. I can only think of one reason why you would want health here.
I cannot. So, if you would
Boko
enlighten
base
the rest of us. Oh, running the Boko
without
base.
fire
Yeah.
shield earrings.
Oh.
Which
Yeah,
would
that might be really rough.
really bad if that's what you're planning on doing.
Yeah. It didn't even cross my mind. That's a really risky play.
Because I don't see where else you would need health right now.
Yeah.
Versus like warping to start and just sleeping for health or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Pippi grabbing items from Pharaoh.
Yeah, the thing is that Nindy doesn't have any health.
Yeah, she
Like,
doesn't have
potions
much,
or something like
a ton
that.
of health and potions and stuff.
I theorize that you might be able to do it without getting any health at all beforehand, but I haven't even tested it. Like, I wouldn't do that in a race without having tested it first.
This is an extremely risky play from Nindy.
Because
see if it pays
the one
off.
thing you do have to know is that there's one a save statue that you can save at and possibly get health there, and there's a fairy inside of Boko Base you can get. I remember in my video I immediately got the fairy, but it would actually be better just to bottle it up and use it later instead of immediately using it.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, technically you don't, but it's rough, especially just you don't have claw shots, so a little slow.
Yeah. We have Pippi doing some Power Wash Simulator, while Nindy does, losing some health to hitting that lava pile right there.
Doesn't have whip, so it's gonna also have to do, if she is planning on doing the trick, would have, well, actually, no, yeah, I guess you would. You would have to, if you fail it, you lose health, which would be annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Is this fire shield earrings? That would be very nice. Oh,
It's the sword. That is our hinted Boko base sword.
That makes sense. Okay. I mean, if Nindy gets the other sword here,
yeah,
this would
if she gets
be
the other sword here, it's huge.
So good. If not, not so much.
Yeah.
But we'll have to see. Okay, there's the hop. We've lost 2 1/4 hearts so far. So the question is, where is this last sword?
Yeah, Pippi's dropping into Great Tree. If we see Pippi pick up this sword at all, this is going to be a huge problem for Nindy.
Yeah.
I'm on the edge of my seat right here.
Yeah, if sword was in Great Tree, if Nindy did go up Great Tree earlier when she could have,
she would.
It also would be
right
good
now,
here. Yeah, it would be go. So, yeah, this could possibly be earrings. Sword could just be in Sandsea.
Yep. If sword's in Sandsea, and you
already at 1 2 hearts. That's not great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even think you can get to the save statue. You kind of need to get to the save statue with this little hearts. I mean, if you can get in there, you would respawn in there, but
right.
It looks like you're gonna
That
die.
is Fire Shield Earrings on Great Tree.
Yep.
So that is a huge advantage for Pippi right now. She's probably going straight into Boko Base right now, and she has the equipment to to full clear it.
Oh, going back.
Nindy going back for it. Yeah, this is. I mean, I applaud the determination.
I don't like personally. I discovered earring skip here, but I also don't like doing it. I don't really think it's useful. Yeah, good warp out. That's good.
Mhm.
It's super specific. Like, unless you, nah, I just never find it actually worth it. It's so weird and strange to do.
I mean, that's such a huge risk to take, honestly. For what is it, 3 checks of payoff?
Yeah, it's unless there's like you'd have to have a very good reason to do it.
Yeah.
But risking it is not really worth it.
Yeah, I would honestly say at that point, like, solo dipping Thunderhead for like Goddess Sword check would be a better use of time, question mark. Just or a less risky use of time. It's a huge huge risk to take. But Nindy is headed into Thunderhead now, so she will be grabbing Clawshot's Whip and Spiral Charge out of this.
Yeah.
Pippy going for the big snipe. Getting it.
If swords? I'm confused. So Cave's Key is Vocal Base. Or Summit.
Cave's Key is Summit digging.
Yeah.
So Nindy could go and get Cave's Key.
Could, yeah.
But Pippy will be popping out of Boko Base into Summit, so if there's anything at top of Boko Base, that is incredible for Pippy.
Yeah, I think Pippy is just ahead here.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it comes to the fire earrings skip, it's unless you know exactly what you're doing and you have like incredibly good reason to do it, which is super rare. It's not really worth it. It's super niche. It's not really something you should realistically consider, especially in a race.
Mm-hmm.
I would do it for fun in like a fun race, but like I am perfectly fine with it. This being patched out personally, I don't like it.
Yeah. Nindy going for the cool swag there, though. I do appreciate that.
Yep.
Grabbing all of the items.
Yeah, that. No, I think it was Mario who did it, if I remember correctly.
Pippy pinging top of Boko Base dead. And
I think Mario had Fire Sanctuary required, which I think. There was a good reason Mario was doing it, though. I believe.
And also, the Summit checks ping dead.
Health and Revitalizing Potions, so.
So, Boko Summit, the only thing left that it could be is anything on Fire Dragon, which Nindy would not have been able to get with that trick, I don't believe.
No, you can. You full clear this section.
Oh, yeah, you can get there. Okay. So you don't need Fire Shield Earrings in Summit itself?
Well, you take damage like crazy.
Okay.
So you have to go through the entire thing while taking damage, which is why a Revitalizing Potion is pretty much necessary. Like, you don't take damage here, I don't think, but you kind of need it. You need health to do this trick, really.
Pippy probably going to go for the bridge animation skip here. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Guardian Potion, not Revitalizing Potion. Guardian Potion makes you take half damage. Unless it's a plus.
So, other than the sword, Boko Base has been dead. So, it does not look like Nindy's risky play would have paid off. Which is the problem when you make those huge swings. Sometimes they'll pay off, they'll put you in go, and you're done.
Well, the one thing it would have done is it would have taken you to Volcano Summit. Like you can,
true.
yeah, Volcano Summit. So you would actually get access to these checks without earrings. It's just not the. Yeah, if you got earrings, I mean the Cave's Key might be nice, but
was that a sword on Nindy? That's a sword on Nindy.
Oh, okay, never mind.
It's in Liniru. Oh no, and Pippy's going for Cave's Key.
I forgot those checks were still there.
Yep, I forgot that was pinging.
I remember they pinged. Yeah, that chest pinged. I did remember if they went to Cave's Key, I mean, to Sansea, that they would have to go there to like get that. But I forgot that they hadn't gotten it yet.
Yeah.
That swings it
that's rough.
Immediately back into Nindy's favor.
Yep. Pippy grabs Cave's Key. He's probably going to warp back and go grab that, if I had to guess.
Yeah, hopefully Pippy just goes and gets the sword on their way to go to Sansea. But if she goes straight to Sansea, it's pretty much over. I mean, it's kind of hard to come back right now too, but it's really over if you go to Sansea here.
Yeah.
All this theory crafting and tricks and whatnot, and it was literally just in desert.
Just right there, yeah.
Sometimes the smartest solution is the simplest one.
Yep. That is a rough redip, honestly, because, like we were saying, go to Boko Base after you get that stuff out of Thunderhead, so... Means that Pippy getting Great Tree was actually a detour.
Getting the sword, so it's going to be go mode here.
Yep. It has been an incredibly close race, though. Like both runners have done fantastically.
These runners have been basically ever since the beginning. Ever since I guess Goddess Statue, they've been doing just completely different things.
Yeah, fully different, and it's this close is wild.
Like, yeah, it's been like because Pippy immediately didn't do Central to go to Eldin, and then Nindy did all of Central into Farron, and that's just crazy. And then they're still this close.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been close like the entire time too. It wasn't like
the whole time. Yeah,
someone was ahead like for a little bit and then started to fall behind again.
Yeah, I think that honestly, both runners should be proud of their performance here.
Yeah, they both did very well.
Yep, this has been really great showings. Yep, it is ultimately just down to Nindy checked the right thing. Which sometimes that's just how Randomizer be.
If Nindy went to Farron, it would have been very bad, but...
Yep, it would have been Pippy's win, which just kind of shows you that when you hit similar skill levels, randomness does come into factor. I think that both players have been doing really well.
Oop, lost the stun lock on G3 there.
Yep.
RNG in my rando? Yeah, I know.
Impossible. Alright, Nindy entering into Demise here while Pippy enters G3. Yep. Again, incredibly close.
Just one G3 fight apart is the difference between these runners.
Pippy pulling out the bottle.
Nice first phase on Nindy's side.
Mm-hmm. Pippi skipping purple hands. Very good. See if she can get it on the third. Alright, a very clean G3 on Pippi's side. And that's
a
GG's
GG.
for Nindy at a time of 1:33.30.
That was a good race.
Yep. Oh, Pippi also dropping the stun lock here.
Yep.
Getting that stun lock in a race setting is deceptively difficult because your hands are absolutely shaking by this point.
Yeah, especially when you enter the fight without the other runner having finished yet. You're like, am I going to do it? Am I going to fail? What's going to happen?
Yep. Alright, and Pippi heading into Demise.
Did Nindy not show
Nindy
the
did
hash?
not show the seed hash, which is required.
Beat the
You
seed, but
need to
didn't
show
beat
the seed hash at the end to verify the run.
Why?
It is in the rules of the tournament. He's mousing over it.
Oh.
Yeah, that is absolutely a
Yeah.
racing staff discussion.
Yeah, I don't know. Show the hash there.
Oh man.
Hello, Nindy.
GG's.
Hello. Yeah, I feel like the seed. First thing that I wanted to say, just real quick.
GG Pippi?
Yeah, GG Pippi too.
Yeah. Literally 2 minutes behind.
2 minutes. Yeah, I know, dude. That's
Exactly.
close.
This was an
first thing I
insanely
wanna
close
say
race.
is this seed, I think, is a really good example of why sticking to the meta is not always a great idea. I don't know what Pippi did, granted. It could have also been a good play to do that, but I
Actually,
think my routing paid off very well, and if I were to stick to the meta, just like go Elm instantly, it's not like I would have gotten a whole lot. So
they were about similar.
Yeah, Pippi did fairly meta moves and ended only 2 minutes behind.
Yeah, you two were like almost neck and neck the entire time until basically after your dungeons is when it started to get a little weird. But it was basically neck and neck the entire time.
gotcha. Okay, because the reason
I mean, even the end was pretty close. So
I'm wondering, were y'all like confused why I like immediately went to Farron? Or did that seem to me? Because I can explain the decision.
Farron made sense.
No.
It was
Okay.
path
Made
hint,
sense.
and it was 2 path hints technically because you got
Exactly.
scale.
Yeah.
It was double
So-
path, and the extra like cherry on top. Why I was like, okay, I'm definitely gonna do this because I was debating it. Was the fact that Earth Temple didn't get a hint, which meant, oh, okay, they couldn't like bombs couldn't have been hinted path then for whatever reason. That must mean it's one of the LMF paths. So I was like, okay, so I'm gonna get bombs in Farron more than likely, either that or in Floria, because the only thing I got in upper was scale. So
Yeah,
my thought
it
process
seemed
was,
good.
okay, yeah, I'm gonna get bombs in Farron. Let me just go Farron, and I did, and then I got Hook Beetle as well and Bellows. I was like, okay, so now we go to Lineru. Did bush teleport.
That was
got a
fun.
bow. Got a bow out of that.
Not very useful, but it was fun.
Not very useful, but it was funny. And it meant that like it wouldn't have been eating away at the back of my mind either. And you know, I thought that was going to be a plus at least until I realized Fire Node platform was pinging, and I was like, oh
Yeah, that's when I was like,
It
yeah,
is
it's
bad.
not really that useful.
yeah.
But it was cool.
Yeah, I think I thought it wasn't pinging at first, and then I double checked. So I was like, "Oh, well, okay, never mind." But regardless, bow is nice to have for sure. It definitely sped up some of like lightning node, especially. having to do what, like I would have had to do Beetle otherwise, and it's just
Yeah, see, Pippi got
well.
her bow in Elden. So.
In Elden.
Elden,
Yep.
yeah, and that was my sacred bow. So I figured when I saw that, I was like, oh well, there's Pippi's first bow, because Pippi, if anyone in this entire bracket is going to rush Elden as soon
Yeah.
as possible, it's Pippi.
Yep.
So
100%.
I was like, okay, well that's Pippi's bow. But man, that was a fun race.
The choice for earring skip was
Dude, oh,
having a sling.
Yeah, I was a little
That's
scared
so
about
weird.
that.
Yep.
oh.
Especially with
Incredibly-
no health potion, no guardian potion.
Yeah.
I
That's
was like,
why-
this is risky, man.
That's why when I died, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna go for this again. I was thinking about it. I don't know if y'all saw me go back.
Yeah,
out
I
of the hut.
started. I
I
was
was
like,
thinking
please
about
don't
it.
go back. We were
Mhm.
just saying,
And then-
please don't go back.
And then
Yeah.
I was like, actually, I have that one ping in Laneru that at this point can't be very much bait other than like sword. And I also have Thunderhead. So let me go to
Mhm.
Thunderhead real quick. And then I got 4 pings in Thunderhead, 4 for 4. And I was
Yep.
like, oh, well, never mind. That's a 1 in 3 chance in Laneru. And I was like, okay, 1 in 3. I like those odds. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and hope that
It paid off.
And it was.
Yeah. See, Pippi was
get your
ahead
rules?
of you until Pippi went to Great Tree first.
Yep. She did
then
Great Tree.
to Laneru.
Yeah.
Yep.
Me not doing Great Tree when I was in Farron first was not a conscious decision. I forgot that I had the means to do that, and I only realized
Oh,
I realized when I was doing item from Colin, I don't know what spurred it, but I was like, oh my god, Great Tree. I was like, wait, I could have done that. Oh no.
yeah. I was wondering why, like, especially since you got the Gust Billows first, so you had
Yeah.
it there. Pippi
I
didn't even have it
legitimately-
yet, so I was like, I'm surprised you're not trying to like take the lead and, just go there right now.
Yeah, because my thought process, what I do
And
like
that
to
was
do
Fire
is,
Shield Earrings, so you would have not died.
it was. Okay, I figured that's what it was. I had a feeling, like, towards the end, I was like, okay, my Fire Shield Earrings are probably on Great Tree, and I know Cave's Key's up there. I'm just going to hope Sandsea is the bottle, and it was. Thank God I was right. Either that or Unhinted Baron, That'd be interesting, but something tells me that's not what it was. So yeah, it was just me forgetting, because yeah, you're right. My general philosophy, like something I like to do, right? If I make a play that I feel like is unconventional, or my opponent probably wasn't going to make, if I feel like there's a way I could capitalize off that lead, yeah, I usually do like to try to do that. I just completely forgot about Great Tree. So, which ended up not really hurting me, but yeah.
Though you didn't show your hash at the end,
Yeah.
which worries us.
Yeah, it is in the race rules. You need to show it in the in-game. Oh.
You back?
Wait, hold on.
Dude.
All right. Someone say something so I can know that I can hear you.
Hello, can
Hello?
you hear us?
Yes. Sorry, PC crashed on me. I don't really know why. Thank God that didn't happen during the race. I don't know why it did that. But yeah. Anyways, I don't know. I mean, I think I was mostly done with what I wanted to say, anyways. And I gotta go get dinner and stuff. But yeah,
Yeah.
race, funny seed. But I feel like I played pretty well, and I'm happy that I get to walk away from my first match with the win. So, yay!
Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you.
GG.
All right, I will be getting out of here now. Goodbye, guys.
Goodbye.
Very well.
So I don't think Pippi is coming in for an interview. I haven't heard from her in a few minutes. So I think we are gonna wrap up the stream unless you two have any final thoughts.
Just that sometimes, it is randomizer and it comes down to RNG right at the end. But yeah, that's about it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then I want to thank our trackers, Aurelins and Jade Minabu. Obviously, thank our 2 commentators, Ray and King's Pride. And GG's to our runners, Nindy and Pippy. I think the next SSR race on the calendar is on Tuesday, but we are going to go right over to Main ZSR where they are doing the finals of the Zelda 2 randomizer tournament. So thanks everyone for watching and have a good Sunday night.